Hi, Thunderbirds. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are enjoying the last few days of your summer vacation with family and with friends. But this is Mrs. Moua, your principal at Kastner. Just wanted to swing by and say a few words of hello and welcome back. And we're excited to have you back with us. Our teachers and staff, we are ready to receive you on Monday, August 17th. So I'm going to be sharing a few different things with you guys in this PowerPoint. So there are going to be quite a few information stuff that parents and students will be able to find useful to them. So just an overview of what reopening is going to look like for us this school year. Due to the governor's directive, Kastner will be closed to all on-campus learning, meaning face-to-face learning, but we will still offer learning through two different online platforms. One of them is the Flexible Online, and that is through Edgenuity program, and the other one is Clovis Connect, which is what our teachers will be on campus, will be interacting with our students through Zoom. And so they will be holding classes through Zoom each period with their classes. So I understand, and I know there are a lot of unanswered questions right now, but please bear with me as I go through the PowerPoint. Hopefully, the PowerPoint will be able to answer some of your questions. If you have any questions at all after my message here, you're welcome to contact the school, and we can certainly help assist and get the answer as best as we can to you guys, okay? So there are challenges for the 2021 school year, but you know what? We will get through this together. It's going to be a learning curve, but I truly believe our staff and our teachers and our students and parents, our community, we're going to work through this together, linking arms to make sure that our students still get the very best education possible. And what that looks like will be different. It's going to look different, and it's okay to look a little different, because this is how we get to be innovative and creative with how we are going to be educating our students. Okay, so our staff has been back on campus this week, preparing and gearing up to receive our students next week. So another continued point for overview of reopening school. We know as of March to June last school year, there wasn't a lot of teaching. It was more of a review and some fun activities here and there. And so some parents might ask, well, is that what my child will be doing this year? And the answer is no. We are requiring our teachers per CDE in our district to have interactive lessons and interactions with our students. So this year your child will be taught new concepts at their grade level in all subject areas, so such as our AV classes, which encompasses our English, language arts, and social science, and then our math and science and PE and elective as well. So lessons will be modified to be taught online using grade level curriculum and standards and materials that's been adopted by the district. So textbooks and workbooks, as well as teacher created materials, will also be used online. And so teachers may want your child to log into Google Classroom and access a PDF file or PDF worksheet or fillable page on there, so they can interact that way and complete their work assignment that way too. So there are lots of different options, to still deliver our lessons to our students. So just real quickly, this right here is our online bell schedule that Kastner will be following, and there will also be an attachment in this this email or this instant connect communication to you guys of our online bell schedule. You can also find this on our social media platform as well too. And so you'll notice Mondays, they all begin at 9 a.m. to 2:40, so students will be logging into each of their class periods with breaks and lunch built in there as well. And Tuesdays through Fridays, they'll begin at 9 and then also end at 2:40. Tuesdays and Thursdays are our block days for odd periods, so periods 1, 3, and 7. And then Wednesdays and Fridays are our block periods for 0, 2, 4, and 6. And so please note that in the past, we've always had periods 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this year, because of our online bell schedule, we are changing just the period number of 5 and 6 to 6, 7. So you'll notice that on your child's schedule. So it'll be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6, 7. Fifth period, it will not show up on there because fifth period, we're counting that as a lunch period. But so just note that that's the only change as far as the class periods for our bell schedule, okay? When does my child get his or her schedule? So schedules were released. Some of them, I believe, were released yesterday. And then today you will be able to access your child's class schedules through Parent Connect, Student Connect, or through Clever. So your child can certainly sign on through Clever to access their child as well. Please contact your counselor if there are any questions regarding your child's classes or class schedule. They are here to support your child and support you if that is a need. But yes, you guys can certainly access your schedule through those three different avenues: Parent Connect, Student Connect, and Clever. What will August 17th, the first day of school, look like for my child? That's a very good question. You know, so teachers will be taking attendance, orientation and instructions will be taking place on Monday, August 17th. Teachers and students will interact through Zoom, so please follow the bell schedule that's posted on our website or also in this attachment as well. And so teachers will be doing some team buildings virtually. They'll be doing some activities, getting to know your child, and then also allowing your child to get to know the teacher as well. So building those positive relationships, as well as, so it'll be more heavy on, you know, going over how are you going to log into Clever or access Google Classroom, you know, training them on accessing some of those different platforms and utilizing the devices that we will be having our students use this semester, and then some academics in there as well. So it'll be light academics, but it will certainly be some heavy training as far as, you know, getting our kids used to some of these different platforms. So again, what does that look like? So students will learn best when they feel safe, and that's why it's important to build that relationship with our teachers. And so same with our teachers building relationships with our students. So like I said in here, their teachers will be going over expectations, procedures, rules, you know, student safety while they're Zooming. What does that look like? What's the expectation of our students? Expectations of our teachers as well. And then they will be going over the students' planner. So each student will be picking up the planner next week. Next week is our textbook checkout dates, and so it'll be our checkout week for next week. And so students will be picking up the planner, their workbooks and textbooks if need be in the library, and then they will be able to access those materials. So I requested a laptop or a hotspot through the annual enrollment. So where do I go? How do I get it? So we started the hotspot and laptop checkout this week already, and information was rolled out a couple days ago, letting parents know when to come onto campus to pick up their laptops and or hotspots here at Kastner in the library. And so if for some reason you are wanting a laptop now because, you know, just any, you know, no particular circumstance, but you need a laptop for your child, please email Mr. Sam Villa Gomez, our GIS here, and he can certainly get back to you guys with regards to laptop and hotspots, okay? Because we want to make sure our kids are prepared for the first day of school so they can be ready for learning. Now, textbooks and workbooks, I shared a little bit already with regards to that. It will be taking place next week. A detailed schedule will be emailed or communicated to parents in the next couple of days. And so please be on the lookout for that. We will be going by alphabets, last name, and assigning a specific time slots for you guys to come through and pick up your textbooks or workbooks. Now, if your child will be missing a class period because it is during the first week of school, you know, please make sure your child sends an email or communicate with his or her teacher ahead of time so they will not mark your child absent, okay? So that is not, you know, if that is something where your child will be on our campus picking up textbooks or workbooks, communicate with his or her teacher, and so that way they can keep your child's attendance present during that class period. How will my child access Zoom? for their classes. Well, students will be receiving an email from their teachers with a Zoom link specific to their classes by the end of the week. So your child will have his or her email account. Have them check their Clever and their Zoom link for their Zoom links. And so teachers will be sending that information to all of their students by the end of this week. What does special education or 504 services look like for my child? Well, your child's case manager will be reaching out to you to discuss plans and answer your questions regarding services specific for your child. So they will discuss the accommodations or IEP goals and minutes, to work on this new platform of what online learning is all about. So they will be reaching out to you if they haven't already. I know they're working diligently and, working with our teachers, our general ed teachers too, to ensure that they get the work that they need for your child. So if you don't hear from your case manager by the end of this week, be sure to reach out to the case manager or the school, and we can get you connected with the right people. Will there be food services available for my child? And the answer is yes. So Campus Catering has a plan to distribute that breakfast and lunches to students every day. So Kastner is one of several sites that will be serving food to CUSD students only. Okay, in the summertime, we were serving food to just the community, but because it is our school year now, we're focusing just for our Clovis Unified School District students only. And this includes elementary sites as well. So CUSD students who qualify for free or reduced lunch will need to present their ID cards upon receiving their breakfast, lunch, or the family meal card. Okay, that should be mailed to you guys by the end of this week. So we will be distributing both breakfast and lunch daily, starting at 6:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. So 6:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. starting on Monday. And that's how we're going to be distributing lunch and breakfast to our families. It will be in the back parking lot. So you'll drive all the way down to the back parking lot. They'll scan your card and then they'll push you through. You'll stay in your car and then they'll just direct you to the next station and you'll pick up the food from there, okay? Will there be a yearbook this year? And the answer is yes, there will be a yearbook this year. So even though we are doing online learning, there are still a lot of different things that's happening at each of our students' homes, and we want to capture those special moments that the teachers are assigning them to do a certain activity or specific, assignment. And it's really cool that we want to make sure we feature that in our yearbook. And so we are still doing yearbook and we are still selling yearbooks for this year. And especially with our 8th graders, we want to make sure that you guys have a yearbook before you guys leave Kastner to go to Clovis West. So more information on the yearbook will be coming soon, and it'll be in September. So be on the lookout for a flyer or an email from our school. So if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact our main office at 327-2500. We care about you, we love you, and we just can't wait to see you. So hopefully T-Birds, you guys get some rest, get some last minute fun in there, and we will see you August 17th.